Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Practice Podcast. I'm Anna, your English learning partner. Today, we'll talk about something that all learners want, remembering more words. Sometimes we learn new vocabulary, but after one day, poof, it's gone. Don't worry, you are not alone. Mark and I will share real methods that help you remember up to 100 English words in a day.
Hi, Anna. Hi, everyone. Yes, that's a big dream, 100 words in a single day. But it's totally possible if you learn smart, not hard. We'll show you simple, realistic techniques that anyone can use. So, get ready, take your notebook, and let's start our word adventure together. When you learn one new word, don't stop there. Try to learn all its forms: noun, verb, adjective, and adverb. For example, beauty, beautiful, beautifully. This helps your brain build strong connections. It's like making a small word family in your memory. The more connections you have, the longer you remember.
That's true. If you see the word decide, don't forget about decision and decisive. This method saves a lot of time. When you read or listen, you'll recognize similar words more easily. And when you speak, you'll have more ways to express yourself. Did you know that many English words are already international? If your native language is European, you know hundreds of them. Look at these: information, situation, nation, communication. They look and sound almost the same in many languages. You can understand them instantly. No translation needed.
Exactly. When you see words ending in tion or ism, your brain can guess their meaning. Use these easy wins to grow your vocabulary fast. You'll feel more confident when reading English texts. Sometimes learning smarter means finding what you already know.
Our brain remembers pictures better than words, so when you learn a new word, search it on Google Images. For example, if you learn bridge, look at pictures of real bridges. Then imagine yourself walking on one. Now that word is not just text, it's a real image in your mind.
Yes, you can also make your own funny or emotional pictures. If the word is run, imagine a dog running fast. If it's cold, think of ice cream or snow. These pictures create strong emotional memory. Learning with emotions makes it impossible to forget.
English words often have many meanings. For example, light can mean not heavy or something that shines. When you learn 2 or 3 meanings, your brain finds the word more interesting. And the more interesting it is, the better you remember it. You'll also understand movies and songs better.
Yes, one word can open many doors. The word watch, for example, means to look at, but also a thing on your wrist. Learning multiple meanings gives you context, and context is memory. So don't just memorize, explore every word a little deeper.
Some words sound the same in many languages. For example, hotel, taxi, music, radio, banana. They're almost universal. These are easy to remember and great for confidence. Start using them right away. They don't need translation.
Right. When you travel, you already use many of them without thinking. That's how language works. It connects people. So start with what feels familiar. It's the best warm-up for your brain before learning harder words.
Here's a fun fact. If you know just 100 common English words, you understand about 50% of English texts. Words like the, be, of, and, a, in, to, have, it. They are everywhere. So if you focus on them first, your English will grow super fast.
Exactly. Think of these words as your protective net. When you know them, you can catch the meaning of almost any sentence. Then new words become easier to learn because you understand the context. So start small. 100 keywords can change everything.
Learning single words is okay, but phrases are better. For example, the word nuts means crazy in "Are you nuts?" or blue means sad in "I feel blue." When you learn words in context, they become alive. You sound more natural, and it's easier to remember.
Yes, idioms make your English fun. Try short ones like break the ice or hit the books. Don't translate them word for word, just remember their meaning. Write them in your notebook and say them out loud a few times. You'll start using them automatically.
The best memory trick is simple. Use new words right away. Don't wait. When you write or speak, use them 3 times the same day. For example, make 3 short sentences or a mini story. Your brain will say, "Okay, this word is important. I'll keep it."
Exactly. I always tell my students, use it or lose it. If you just read a word, it disappears. But if you speak or write it, it becomes yours. Active use creates strong memory connections.
Some words look familiar but mean something totally different. For example, magazine is not a shop. It means a journal or paper book. And actual means real, not current. These words are called false friends. They can confuse learners easily.
Yes, they're funny but dangerous. Always check the real meaning before using such words. And if you make a mistake, don't worry. Every learner does that. The key is to stay curious and check your words often. Okay, let's make a short challenge for our listeners. Today, try to learn 100 new English words. Sounds big? It's easier than you think. Use 20 international words, 20 easy words from pictures, 20 from the protective net, 20 idioms, and 20 words you find interesting.
That's a perfect plan. You can do it in small groups, 10 words every hour. Repeat them 3 times and use them in short sentences. By the end of the day, you'll know 100 words, really. And if you do this every day for 1 week, that's 700 new words. Now that we've talked about methods to learn new words, let's focus on reviewing. Learning 100 words in 1 day is exciting, but without review, many will fade from memory. The trick is spaced repetition. That means reviewing words several times. First after 1 hour, then the next day, then 3 days later, then a week later.
Exactly. Your brain needs repetition, but not all at once. Even 5 to 10 minutes a day, reviewing old words can make a huge difference. I always recommend flashcards. You can use paper or apps like Anki or Quizlet. Write the word on one side, meaning and example sentence on the other. Then test yourself daily.
And don't just read silently. Say the words aloud. Speaking strengthens memory more than reading alone. You can even make a short story with 5 to 10 new words. Silly or funny stories are perfect. Our brains love humor and emotion.
Another trick is connecting words to real-life experiences. For example, if you learn the word exercise, imagine yourself jogging or stretching. If it's coffee, picture your morning cup. Visual and emotional connections make words unforgettable.
Yes, and listening is powerful too. Hearing words in songs, podcasts, or videos reinforces memory. Let's say you just learned improve. Try listening to a podcast or song where the word appears. Your brain sees it in context multiple times. That's how memory sticks.
And when reading, underline or highlight new words. Then say them out loud, write them in your notebook, and make a sentence. Every repetition creates strong connections in your memory.
Grouping words by topic is also effective. For example, 10 words about food, 10 about travel, 10 about emotions. Our brains love patterns. Words in a group are easier to recall naturally in conversation.
Don't forget synonyms and antonyms. Learning happy, also learn joyful and sad. You're not just learning one word, you're expanding your options to express yourself.
Here's a fun method: word games. Crossword puzzles, word searches, or matching games make learning active and playful. Fun learning equals better memory.
And a powerful trick is teach someone else. Even if it's just a friend, explaining new words helps fix them in memory. Teaching is one of the strongest ways to remember vocabulary.
Consistency beats intensity. It's better to learn 20 to 30 words daily than 100 in one day and forget them tomorrow. Make it a habit. 10 to 15 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the evening. In a month, you'll know hundreds of words without stress.
And don't worry about mistakes. Using words incorrectly is part of learning. Each attempt strengthens your memory and confidence.
Let's make this interactive. Listeners, try this mini exercise now. Take 5 new words you just learned, say each word aloud, make a short sentence, and imagine a picture for it in your mind. Pause and do it now. Okay, pause for a few seconds. Great! That's exactly how memory works.
Here's another tip. Review with your phone or notebook. Make a list of 10 words and test yourself every morning. Then use them during the day, in conversation, writing, or even social media captions. Using words actively is the key. Use it or lose it.
And here's a daily challenge. Each morning, pick 5 words to focus on. Write them, say them out loud, make sentences, and use them in your day. Repeat in the evening for reinforcement. By the end of a week, you'll have memorized 35 words easily.
If you feel creative, make a story with your new words. Even a short story with 5 to 10 words works. For example, if you learned the word bridge, improve, excited, delicious, and travel, try, I am excited to travel today. I cross the bridge to improve my mood, and I eat something delicious for breakfast. Funny stories stick in memory much better than boring lists.
And remember, visual learners. Draw a small picture for each word. Even stick figures or simple doodles help your brain remember faster than just words alone.
Also, grouping words with opposite meanings helps a lot. Learn big, also learn small. Learn fast, also learn slow. Now, your brain has connections, and recalling one word can remind you of others.
Here's another interactive challenge for listeners. Take 10 words today, make 3 sentences for each, say them out loud, and imagine a picture for each. That's 30 sentences total. It sounds like a lot, but breaking it into groups of 5 words at a time makes it easy.
Yes, and make a habit of listening for your words during the day. When you hear a song, podcast, or conversation, see if you recognize any new words. Your brain starts connecting words to real life, and that's when learning becomes automatic.
And finally, for a weekly challenge, pick one method you like: visualization, international words, or idioms. Every day, add 10 new words with that method. Review them, speak them, and use them in sentences. By the end of the week, you'll notice a huge improvement.
Remember, vocabulary learning is not just memorization, it's creating connections, using words, and enjoying the process. Small steps every day lead to huge progress.
Thank you for joining us today. Practice these tips, repeat words aloud, make sentences, and have fun with learning. Your English vocabulary will grow faster than you imagine.
Good luck with your 100-word challenge. Speak it, write it, imagine it, and enjoy every step of your learning journey.
See you next time on English Practice Podcast. Keep learning, practicing, and having fun. So today we learned 8 great methods to remember words faster, from associations and idioms to daily practice and false friends. These are real, simple tools for everyday learners. You don't need special talent. just consistency.
English learning is not magic. It's daily fun practice. So keep learning, keep speaking, and never give up. If you liked this episode, don't forget to subscribe and share it with friends. See you next time on English Practice Podcast.
Bye, everyone, and happy learning!